Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. So as you can tell, I've had a new haircut and I've had a shave before anybody pops that in the comment section. Yes, I do look 12 again, but we're not here to talk about that, we're here to talk about Yusuf. So if you're not in the official Discord server or look at the forums, you may not have noticed that Yusuf has had a buff. And he's had a buff to his armour. And what this has done is increased his health, his defence and his agility. Yusuf isn't the best navigator in the game, but he's the most accessible. For me, he's the second best navigator in the game. Edward Kenway's the best, but it's very hard to 5-star him because he only comes around in the Dead Men Gold events. So we're going to have a look on screen now as to exactly what has been buffed. So as you can see, we've got the old stats and the new stats down below. So his defence has increased by more than double. So he's now at 1.3k health defense rather than 600 defense. So he can now tank hits so much better. He's had a nice little health buff as well, which wasn't on the armor before. That's gone up by 510. His dexterity has stayed the same. I think Perina shares this this armor, so I think that dexterity is for her. Agility plus 40, so it's gone up another 20, so it's just making them jumps so much nicer. It's just making him more reliable, and his dodge has stayed the same. The reason that Yusuf for me is an all-round better free runner than Edward is he's so accessible. If you're coming into the game and you're in region 3, you can get low drops on him on Legacy Mission 19. And if you manage to make it to region 4, he's the high drop for Legacy Mission number 25. So, easily farmable. He's obviously in the DNA cubes as well that you get for credits or for your tokens that you collect. So, he's just so easily obtainable, and he will probably be your go-to free runner for region 5. So, right, we're going to take him into a little bit of gameplay. Just show him off. So, we're going into story 27. He's got a couple of traps to jump through. He's got a couple of agility checks to make. And we'll also take him into story 28 as well. I do believe previously, let me get rid of the buff on the screen. Right, so we've got rid of that. So right, let's just take him into an out-and-out fight. So, throwing knives, awesome, gives him initiative. So, he's got that chance. It gives him initiative, guaranteed, awesome. So, let's start attacking. So now we are taking far less damage and we've got far more health to play with. Let me just slow this down a couple of things. So he can now get through these fights so much easier. Look at that. He's done. Right. There is no point. Right. Let's just pop this ability. Let's just use Eivor because this is just food and drink for her. Let's just get this going. Hopefully a little mate comes running over. They're both dead. She's a beast. Right. This used to be, I believe, a 56% chance to make, and these were in like the low 70s. I used to always pop his buff here to actually improve his agility. So we're going to just go through this now. I could have buffed that again and made this a better chance. He's made it through. 92% without the free runner ability. I don't even think it was 95% with the old free runner ability. So we'll do the 92%, should be fine. Yeah. Over he goes. Just so much better. He has just been, this buff has improved him just so much. Let's jump up here. I mean, these are 90% checks. They used to be 70-odd% checks. We've not had to use our self ability to actually buff our agility as well. So he, all in all, has just improved massively. He would have been dead by now. Guaranteed would have been in the bin. See you later. You're going through the rest of this mission as a 2-star. So it's just so much. It's just night and day the difference that they've done for him. We'll jump into story 28 now. In story 28, his checks were very average. He was everybody's free runner to take in, obviously before Edward came along. But sometimes you'd have to possibly throw one of Gasper's heals into him. Just sometimes if he failed a lot of checks and took a lot of damage getting through his bits, you'd have to throw a healing in, which was a bit of a waste just to obviously ensure you did 3-star it. But we come in here. This, for me, used to be a 55% check. How nice is that now to see at 71%? We've not even buffed it. He's done it. Nice. And now taking this enemy down is far more reliable. Why? Because he's had a nice health boost, a nice defense boost, and he's just going to town. This is just so easy now. So easy for him. We're not going to go to the last room. We're going to get to the last room. So let me just pop this because we don't need this. But after this, it will be the Yusuf show. So let's jump down here. Let's just get rid of this dude. All right, let's go. He's in the bin. Let's just throw this. Let me just use that. I've got initiative, so that's fine. That'll buff that. That will go through there. So now we've taken these out with aplomb. Yusuf, 95% chance. Absolutely awesome. Use these. Done and done. He's over. Not a lick of health taken. We're going to increase his agility. 87% chance now. So we can actually save a free runner ability if we wanted to, because the check isn't so bad. 88% to get over this. Used to be about a 65% chance, I think it was. And now he's just absolutely soaring through this mission. Not a problem in the world, and it is so nice. I took him out in a Helix Rift event. I think it was the Ottoman Connection. I think it was that one. And I just immediately noticed how good the buff was. I mean, can he take down this 15k enemy? We're going to find out. Obviously, crit on the throwing knife, which is nice. He's obviously got a bit of Domingo's ability on him now to increase his attack and defense. But there you go. He's just mullered him without even breaking a sweat. And the difference is just night and day. It is, it's just so good. It is just made him such a better hero. I do think, I'm just going to double check that Perina, probably pronounced that wrong, does share the same gear as him. Oops, didn't want that. Wanted this. Let's get old Yusuf back on the screen and we'll have a look at the armour. But it's been a nice buff. It'd be nice if they did this to a few other heroes, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, I have got two of them, so one must be for Perina, but I've not. Oh no, Constance. Well, this will make her, or Constanza. This will make her better as well. I don't know why they've put the dexterity on it. In all fairness, I don't think any of these use dexterity. I don't know whether the dexterity helps with certain jumps. Not 100% sure on that. But for him, it is just such a nice buff. It really is. It makes him such a better Helix Rift hero to bring in. And for anybody obviously progressing in the game who's looking to invest in a free runner, this is your boy. He's just phenomenal now. Absolutely phenomenal. As I said, he was always a little bit squishy. Agility did suffer a bit, but he was still the best free runner you could get outside of Edward Kenway. But now, boom. Yusuf's back with a bang. I still think Edward's slightly better with his brace of pistol damage, his 100% checks, and his attack is just a little bit. It's just a little bit higher. But considering how hard Edward is to get, Yusuf is just the boy, absolute boy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope anybody new to the game enjoys pulling Yusuf and getting him, because he is a phenomenal hero for people going through the game. So I hope you enjoyed the video, Assassins. You all stay safe, alright? Good night, and I'll see you in the next video.